Hello. Well, the weather's changed a bit. I am sorry, I'm on a noisy road again. I'm about to enter, even though the weather's not brilliant, a little bit of paradise. I'm going for a very special yoga day, cold water swimming in a lake and staying over in a little cabin. So I'm taking you with me, and there won't be an awful lot more this week, so I'll probably fill it with lovely spiritual things. Yes, I don't know if I can use this gate to drive in. Animals loose. Oh, how exciting. Apparently lovely doggies there as well. I'm dying for a wee, so you will see me again when I know what I'm doing. Okay, very exciting. I need this. So yes, the rest of the week will be total decluttering. Going to the dump, going to charity shops, just getting my house down to minimum. So we're exchanging as well during the week. So I'll pop in and tell you the latest news. Cross fingers, cross fingers, cross fingers. We're supposed to be exchanging after the weekend. So I'm going to make the most of the next 24 hours before all the hard slog starts all over again. Look at the state of my hair. This is Emma.
Hi.
Now, Emma, where do you fit into this wonderful place? And tell everyone where we are and who we are.
So today we're at Lime Cross Nursery in Hurstman Zoo in East Sussex. So the way I fit into here is I work for two sisters, which are called Helen and Vicky. So they own all of the space here at Lime Cross.
Including this huge lake.
This beautiful lake, which their father actually hand built. The girls went on holiday one day when they were little, and they came home after a week, and Dad had built this incredible lake.
What an amazing man. And I'm staying in what you call the Oud house.
Absolutely.
Over there. Can you see, folks? I point to it. I can't point to it. It's there. And it's very special, and I'll show you the inside in a minute.
Amazing,
but I'm just going to go to sleep with a view of the lake and wake up with a view of the lake. Yeah. So why is it called the Oud house?
So it's an Oud house. So it was designed by two Estonian brothers. They were travelling and they couldn't find something that was beautiful in architecture, but also blended with nature. And so that's how the Oud house was born. So we purchased it back in 2018, and we have been Airbnb-ing it since 2020.
And today we're on a retreat.
We are. Today we are doing a yoga and wine retreat.
Ooh, I like that mixture.
Yep, so restorative retreat with Ruth today, who's going to do a wonderful class on the decking with the views of the lake. You're then going to enjoy a wild swim.
Can't wait for that. I love a wild swim.
A hot tub, which is all around the corner here. You're then going to have a wonderful 2-course lunch prepared today by Vicky, followed by a lovely walk through the ancient woodland, a little trip up to the vineyard and learn a little bit about that, and then enjoy some of our own vineyard wine, which is called the Secret Vineyard.
Fabulous.
Yeah, wonderful.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
So here I am in my yoga gear. It's warm, but not warm enough for just this. Too warm for this fleece. So I'm going to put the white t-shirt on and change out of these shoes that are making my feet very hot. Look, I've got my own, let's put it on wide. Look, I've got my own hot tub for tonight. This is so cool. Now this is where I wish I had a partner, because you can't have a friend to stay. It's just one, well, you'll see in a minute, it's tiny, tiny, tiny. Look at that lake. Can't believe somebody built this. This is awesome, isn't it? Oh my golly gosh. Well, I know where to come when I'm in the busy, busy, busy Hove area and I need an escape. I love the way they've done the glass. Right, let's go in. And up we go. This is so lovely. Oops. Hello. Look at this. Well, I haven't put my stuff away. They're coming to clean. They had guests last night. But look what I'm going... There's my bed. Is there a loo? Yes. Look at that. Look what I'm going to wake up to. This is what I need after the most stressful time. All of you who've sold recently know how stressful it is. And it still isn't over till I actually get his signature on his contract. But mine's done. Ah, this is amazing. This is going to do me the world of good. Before I forget, because I do want to concentrate on being in the now for today, so I'll show you everything we do, but I won't witter so much till this evening, and somebody else will film me trying to do yoga for the first time in a while, because I only do Pilates regularly. I haven't been able to do yoga. That's one of the reasons I'm moving back to Hove. Masses of yoga teachers there. Very few where I've been living the last 15 years, if any. There's only one I know of. Yeah, and she only does it once a week in Rottingdean. Anyway, before I forget, the company is called Wellbeing in the Wild. You'll meet Helen later, but it's Wellbeing in the Wild. So I'll put their Instagram below. I'm sure John will find a logo. Wellbeing in the Wild. And it's OOD, OOTD, I think, or is it OOD? I'll come back to you on that. OOD, Ood is this little house. I love it. I could live somewhere like here. If I could walk to Hove, I would be really happy in a little house like this with that view. This is Ruth, our teacher. Isn't she wonderful?
Hello, everybody.
Now, tell us what type of yoga this is, and what I know from retreats I've been on. It was very good for ballet dancers and people like that. But you can expand, please, because I haven't done it for decades.
Yes, so this is actually a fusion. It's inspired by the Feldenkrais method. I'm a Feldenkrais practitioner, and it's also inspired by Scaravelli yoga, which is very, very sort of explorative. It's not about necessarily trying to get everything right, but it's about moving as a whole and moving with ease and comfort and confidence, so that ultimately in the end you feel better in yourself and about who you are and what you're here to be doing.
Really need it as well. Such a stressful time. So how will we feel afterwards? What is the objective? To calm, to still?
The objective will be to feel calmer, more spacious, perhaps a little more grounded, and have a different sense of support through the whole of your system and your structure, and to just be moving around feeling just much happier and better in yourself. And we've got such extraordinary surroundings in which to be doing it.
So extraordinary. And a cold water swim in there.
Floating up away from the floor. And then little by little, roll back down. So again, use this idea of sinking down into the floor, and then as it gets light,
After that amazing yoga session, we are now, aren't we, enjoying, I can't put my watch in the heat, enjoying the very hot tub. Then I'll be in that lake having a cold swim, which apparently it's not, it's warmer than the sea in Brighton, and I've been swimming there all week, so I will probably find it delicious. Have you been in yet?
Yeah, it's lovely temperature.
Lovely temperature.
Very
No?
good.
Good, but this is gorgeous. I might have to have another one. I've got one where I'm staying overnight, haven't I?
You
The
do,
one thing
yeah.
I haven't asked you, what does OOD stand for? Or is it just called OOD?
It's just called Ood.
But does it mean something in Scandinavian or something?
I believe it is to do with nature.
Oh, love it. I'm very much in nature.
Oh, you are.
Compared to the sea, it's beautiful. Now watch me, because I'm a very weak swimmer. But I'm fine out of.
shoes off and get ready to
Yes,
save
get
me.
ready to save me. And
God.
oh, this is lovely after that hot tub. This is delicious. This is absolutely delicious after the hot tub. I might swim properly in here. It's not like the sea. I love it here, Helen. Can I come again? Love your doggy too. Now, can I just ask you a couple of quick questions?
Yeah, sure.
I know you have to keep an eye. She's the lifeguard.
Oh yeah.
Just shout if you're drowning.
Raise your arm.
People want to know how much,
Okay.
roughly. So, because it's
these
not just
days-
yoga, yes.
Yeah, so we do a half day and a full day. So the full day that Susie's doing today is 95, between 90 and 95. So you come and do a class and then go for a swim in the lake, then wood-fired hot tub, followed by lunch and an afternoon session, and then a tour of the vineyard or the ancient woodland.
I like the way you're mixing yoga with wine.
I
Yoga
know,
and wine,
it's
I
really
love
fun,
it.
I know. I think, we love yoga and wine, so we just thought, why not
So
try?
do I.
Yeah, try this session. But yeah, so we've got a small vineyard, so that was the whole point, to kind of create like a unique tourism side for the
Superb.
vineyard. So they've been really
And if
popular.
you want an oud any other time and as well as...
So yeah, you can stay the night in our beautiful oud house, which is on Airbnb, or you can. It's better to book direct with us. So the oud house is from 300 to 400 a night. So it's got its own private hot tub, jetty, stand-up paddleboard, and it's all really.
It's very
comfortable in
cool.
there,
You've
yes.
even got AirPods in there.
Yeah, we've got AirPods.
AirPods, not AirPods.
Yeah, I know
Coffee
what you mean,
pods.
yeah.
Coffee
I know what you
pods.
mean. Coffee pods and a rain shower and aircon. So it's not like you're in the wilderness, but you are.
But
surrounded
it's
by
it's
the
like
wilderness,
something
so-
out of what's it called? Grand design.
Yeah, kind
It's
of
like a grand
that,
design.
yeah.
I have to tell you, I'm nearly stark bollock naked, but this grand designs type beautiful room. Let's just hit that so it's darker. All the mirror on the outside means nobody could see in. So those people swimming out there can't see my bare bottom. And nobody over there can either. And I can sit on the loo in there and nobody... Apparently it's really weird that you're on the loo and people walk by. Oh dear, I think I've got condensation on the lens. Yes, people walk by when you're sitting on the loo, but they can't see in. Clever. I love it here. Lunchtime after all that activity. Yum, yum, yum. Right, we're on a beautiful woodland walk now. Weather's changed. It looks a bit stormy. Anyway, John will put some lovely music on if I manage to walk and film without falling over.
Woodland is ancient woodland. So our grandparents moved down to Sussex from the war in the 1940s and bought the land in the woodland. And back around that time, our granddad tried to rear pigs in here. So there's all these pigs grunting around the place. And but apparently the pigs were terrifying. So they'd moved from Limehouse in London and they didn't know how to rear pigs, so that lasted a short amount of time, that business idea. And then they moved on to trying to grow tobacco, which I didn't even know that was a thing that we did in England, but that also didn't work out. And then they started the nursery because there was the glass houses, and there's actually more glass houses like already here. So they tried, I think then they got into growing wallflowers, and that's what they did for years and years.
Look who we've found. Hello, darling. Hello. Hello, and there's another one. Hello. Aren't you beautiful? Well, this is the life after my hot bath. Here I am with a view like this. Lovely music playing in my earphones. There we are. So that's from the other side. And I'm going to go and sit and make some notes by the lake. The lake's, oh no, it's the mirror. You can't see the lake from here. What an idiot. Right, let's go to the vineyard instead. There's the lake. There we go. You can see it. To the right of the mirror. It's very confusing with the mirror, isn't it? Right, zoom in. There it is. To the right. In front of that big bush. Okay, let's go. It's very green and verdant, isn't it? Right, which way? Ooh. Oud, that's my little house. Oud house this way. I'm going to look up Oud and see where else they are in the world. Because they're terribly eco. Absolutely 100% eco. I don't know where to go. I don't know where the vineyard is. Okay, I'll turn it off while I get lost. Here they are. The vineyards. Look at that. I didn't know, but we've got an awful lot of wine and vineyards in East Sussex, but some secret vineyard here. They, like many others, she said. Put it on a bit longer. Don't know if I can go. Oh, yes, I can get in here. Sorry, I'm concentrating on making sure the gate's not left open for any animals to get in. Yes, as I was saying, oh, look at that view. Beautiful. Really beautiful. Right, let's close up. English countryside. Hay time. The hay has been produced, rolled, protected now for winter. Yeah, sorry, as I was saying, people running vineyards in Britain, in the southeast, are importing the vines, getting them from all over and planting them here. I just assumed people grew them from bulbs or something. I don't know what I assumed, but no, they get them from particular areas that are suited to our climate, and off they jolly would go. Look at this lot. No grapes, but I mean there's loads of wine. I'll put the link below so you can have a look at their wine. No sparkling, sadly, yet, but they're working on it. Yoga and wine, eh? What a lovely mix. Right, going to sit by the lake now and engage my brain, or not, just sit and think. Oh, and listen to nice music. Good morning. It's Sunday. I have to keep my darkening glasses on because I have the most enormous eye bags. Quick look, I have ever seen. And I think, look at this. This is what I woke up to. I think it's because I've just had, well, hours ago, the best sleep I've had since this house business started. I slept on and off for 10 hours. I was asleep by 10. Could even have been a bit before. No makeup, of course. But I'm hoping to get another swim in that beautiful lake, but I'd rather somebody's around. And I've just slept like a baby. Oh my goodness. If you're near this area, I cannot recommend this enough. Even if you can't afford the Oud house, they've got a shepherd's hut, they've got guest houses, they've got all sorts of places you can stay. They've even got a teepee where we did the is it called a teepee, where we did the meditation. But most importantly, because this is a very small Oud house, I love that word, it's giving me brilliant ideas for if I move into my dream flat on a top floor that's tiny, or any tiny flat because I want the view. Space saving ideas. So I'm going to quickly take you to that, to show you. See, I've had 2 coffees and I'm still brain dead. I think it's the air and the meditation and the yoga yesterday. It's done me the world of good. I cannot wait to come back, and would happily pay every penny. It's worth it. I think they should put the yoga day up. I think 95 for all of that, for the whole day of forest walking and swimming in a natural lake and meditation and the most amazing 3-hour, 4-hour yoga class, and a lovely, gorgeous lunch and snacks. And yeah, it was just absolutely brilliant. So if you live near, look out for the retreat days. And if you live further, come and stay. Okay, right, I'll show you little space saving tips, and then I'll see you back home probably tomorrow or Tuesday when I get the news. I had nightmares all night about the exchange. So I hope that's me clearing the subconscious fear out. Okay, see you later. Oh, sorry, I do this every time, don't I? I must tell you, I can't show you one, but I've got a sticky pad on the back of my iPhone, which means I don't have to trek a tripod everywhere with me. I just need a shiny surface and I can talk to you. Oh, bags are showing. Right, see you later. I'll show you the sticky thing in case you want to know another time. Look, this is a good idea because they take up no space at all. And they're like pretty ladder effects, and you hang your towels on there. And then this amazing shower room. I haven't attempted a shower yet. Whoops, sorry. In case I go swimming. But the floor's underheated, and that's the shower. It takes up no space at all. Not that that would help, but this for a tiny bathroom is such a good idea. Look, there's the loo, and there's the little sink to wash your hands. How cool is that if you just want an extra little loo in a house in a tiny space? So that's given me 2 brilliant ideas. I think that's it for now. See you at home. I've just realised I haven't shown you the Oud from the other side, the lakeside. Such a brilliant idea. Why don't these Estonian brothers build bigger ones that people can live in? I want one. Hello, I'm just popping in to say I hope you enjoyed my trip to the lake as much as I did. Sorry, I'm trying to show you, look at the state of this. I still haven't finished. So, That's why there's nothing else exciting to show you this week. I can't go and look at flats because tomorrow we've exchanged. Sorry, celebration. We've exchanged. So it's all that means signing the contracts. I have to move on the 3rd of September. So it was exactly a month yesterday. Sorry. What's going on? Oh, laundry stuff. I mean, look at the state. So I'm very happy, but not so happy that I haven't found a flat yet. And all my stuff's going to have to go into storage. So tomorrow, hence all of this decluttering, for goodness sake, when you come to move, I would just start thinking about it a year in advance. I did the kitchen this morning. This was the worst room, literally at 6:30 in the morning, because tomorrow I have to do a video call with the removal and storage people and go around the whole house. So obviously I wanted to get as much clutter out of the way as possible so they wouldn't have to pack it. And I've also sold quite a lot of furniture to the man across the road, so that's lucky. So I have to have it as tidy as not tidy, as minimal as possible. Well, I don't know about you, but every time I went through a kitchen cupboard, there was 3 of everything. 3 plant sprays, 3 special cleaners for stainless steel, 3 stain removers, 3 carpet cleaners, 3 everything. So it's been a massive clear out. A lot's in the garage, ready to go to the recycling. There's a lot in my car already. My car is going to be the emergency storage place. I've got beautiful clothes to take to Circles, the pre-loved shop. So I'll take you with me when I do that. But the problem is between now and then, well, it's not a problem. My godson's arriving tomorrow night. So I'll show you whatever we do on Friday. Probably go out for lunch. Then he's gone on Saturday. I think I might have sold that TV as well. So I have to keep having people in to look at things, measure things, and off they go, so that I store the very minimum to save money and time. And also I'm going to be in a different flat. If it's Art Deco, I want a totally different look. So this white dining room table that you all know and love so well, that's staying. He wants, he asked if he could, before contracts were exchanged, he asked if he could have that. And I basically said, I don't know till completion, because I might have found a flat where it fits. I might not have found a flat where it fits, but at least I know I can leave it. So that's it. It is terrifying, but exciting. It's liberating, but nerve-wracking. The worst part is that I had an Airbnb in Rottingdean overlooking the sea with a balcony. I actually wanted to live there. It was so lovely. All arranged for the whole month of September, bar one weekend. And she changed her mind over the weekend, and I spoke to her Monday and she said, I'm really sorry, I've decided to stay down here. So it's like, I spent half an hour with her going through everything. So there you go, I've got to find a new one. So I'm going down to Rottingdean soon to meet Amanda. She's got a friend with a beautiful looking cabin out. It's quite a long walk, but actually it might be really, really lovely and cheap, and I can park my car there. But I'm also going to look at 2 pubs that have flats, allegedly. So that's my news, girls and boys. It's very exciting, but scary. And I'm waking up literally at 5 every morning going, ah! This morning I actually started tackling the kitchen at 6:30. But right, I'm sorry about this. I haven't blow dried my hair yet because I'm really hungry. So I thought I'd talk to you soon and then I can send this off to John. Right, a couple of things. Top tips for decluttering, apart from having 3 of everything. I ask myself, and I was taught this by Mary, who's a Feng Shui expert, so I'll put her details below. and other feng shui experts and decluttering experts. You just have to ask yourself, especially with clothes, does it still fit? Have I given up trying to fit into it? The answer is usually yes at our age. Do I truly love it? Do I truly love it and want to keep it in case I want to take it out one day? I'm not getting rid of a lot of clothes because so many of them are vintage and they're exceptionally different. So that's been easy. That's been easy. Shoes, that was easier. Have I worn these in the last 2 years is the magic number. Have I worn these in the last 2 years? No. Well, if not, off they go. So I've got rid of a lot of stuff that way. What happened to the brown shoes? I need to sell them. So I keep thinking of things. What else is there to tell you? So do I really love it? Is it something you can take a photograph of? Can I take a photo of this to remember? Like bits of paper. Oh my God, the study and the piles of paper. I've got a basket full of paper, but thankfully Barry, who's buying all my furniture for his new house, a flat across the road, has lent me a bin so I can burn it all because it would take me a month to put it through the shredder. So what else can I add to that? Nothing, just you have to be quite brutal and ask yourself if you're ever going to use it again. So much kitchen stuff. I've decided to buy new saucepans because they're in such a state, and new bins. And what's the point of storing really old crap stuff? So I've been quite brutal. I'm very good at decluttering. I mean, I'm not emotional about it. Books. Oh my God, yes, I must show you the books. Because of my cataract, operation, by the way, is next week. So I may not be able to pop in much because I don't think I'm supposed to keep staring at computers, although he said they do over egg it nowadays. Look at those empty shelves. Simply because my eyes are so bad nowadays, I can't read teeny weeny print. And also, I have to sit still to read teeny weeny print. So as you probably know, I'm a huge, let's turn that round, huge fan of Audible books. Doesn't work for everything. I've tried the Rob Rinder book. Not enjoying that at all on Audible. I wonder if it's because he's not reading it. So I'll see when I've got more time. Once I move out of here, it'll be like being on holiday. So I must find the right place where I can really relax rather than be near everything. Really relax, catch the bus from Rottingdean because there's a fast one into town, go to the club lots and lots and lots and look at flats. And then hopefully, so that gives me 2 months, I'm sure we'll have found one with the help. Kirsty's out today, as I call her. She's looking at 3 flats today, one of them in my favourite block, and it hasn't come on the market yet. 2nd floor, so it's not really high enough. But we'll see. I won't discount it till I hear back. And I think that's it. I've got to pay for my cataract. They've forgotten all about me. I thought it was very odd. I hadn't had any paperwork. So that's next week. So I might be taking it easy and not rushing around next week. So it might be a short vlog, but you don't mind. And you know I can witter on for ages. Anyway, I've been looking everywhere because I'm going to be like a homeless person, a posh homeless person. I will obviously go and visit relatives in Portugal as well. Once I know I've got a flat and I've signed all the paperwork, I can leave the country. So holiday time from September the 2nd. Look at this. Got that on Amazon. It's a large, well, stand up. I'm still in shorts, still hot. It's a large one. How good is that? So all my stuff, thank God I've got the car, because I can decant if I'm going anywhere by train just for a couple of nights. So that's good, isn't it? That's one thing I wanted. Oh, the sticky things I promised to tell you about. Look at these when I filmed in that beautiful cabin by the lake. The Oud house. Anyway, you pull these stickies off, stick it on the back of your phone, and these stick to anything shiny. It's got to be shiny. Look at that. So your phone's on there and you can talk anywhere. So if you're a vlogger, ask me where I got them from, because I think it was Amazon, and I will have a link. I'll try and remember to put a link in, but obviously I'm a tad busy at the moment. I'm glad you like that flat. I loved that flat so much. I want that flat in my favourite place with the communal gardens. I cannot live in a place. What you couldn't see was how worn the windows were, and it would cost a fortune because it's grade 2 listed. They were really shabby on the outside. The common area was really shabby. My heart would sink every time I walked through the front door. I've got to have a nice place. I'm used to a nice place. I'm sure you understand that. So it doesn't look all run down. But the worst part was the balconies, with Juliet balconies, there's not enough room to sit outside. Barely enough room. I think I could just get a pot plant that big on it, a couple. So that was why I didn't go for it. I know everybody loved it, but only if you want to live indoors all the time. The gardens, looking at the gardens, it was horrible. It was like, why don't people do the gardens up? I think I was spoilt with that if you're new, go back to the very first blog when I was actually looking at apartments, the very first one with all the stairs. If I'm going to live in a house, it's got to be conversion rather in a house. It's got to have beautiful common areas like that one did. Oh, that was so special. If it had had a lift, I'd be living there by now. Right, the last thing I want to mention is I've got 3 Susie Sue scarves. Now, I can't really show you. Well, you love them. Every time I tie one up like this. I got these in Australia, and I will get more if she's still around, because this was pre-COVID. They're exceptional scarves. I will come back with a suitcase full next year if she's still there. That's why they're called Susie Sue scarves. I'm Susie and she's Sue, but the best bit is they turn into little tops. So they're perfect if you're on a boiling beach to cover up your arms, or give you a little bit of warmth if you're in England and it gets a bit chilly at night. So I'm decluttering 3. So there's one that's this olive colour, and there's one that's this rusty colour, orangey. No, it's lovely, orangey rusty. And there's one that's pinky brown. Now I sell them on my website, but we've run out completely, and I haven't got time to see Leah and for her to post them and take the money and do. So I would be delighted to give them to you if you're in the UK. I don't know how we're going to do this, but just let me know, how am I going to do this fairly? I really don't know how to do this fairly. I don't want to do like sorry, the camera's wobbling. I don't want to do it like the first one to respond. I'll just see who wants what colour and do a lucky dip. Do you mind if I do it that way? Because it won't cost me much. It's just a jiffy, but I think I've got some jiffy bags, but it must be in the UK. Sorry, the UK. I don't even talk about it. It's so distressing what is going on here, and the right wing is just, it's terrifying everybody all over Europe, but I mean, it's really bad here, and it's pure racism. Anyway, I'm not going to go into it, but please get your news from a good place, and don't look at X. I'm banning that man in my household, Musk. Anyway, no politics. I'm going to eat now. So if you want a burnt orange, a brownie pink, or an olive green, let me know and I'll sort it out when I can. Less clutter, but I will keep those for you. Yes, I can't, I'll just pick randomly. All right, my lovelies, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your loyalty and your huge support. And comments, which I haven't got time to read at the moment, but thank you. I do see a few and answer. You know, I always answer. And that's it for now. Gosh, I have no idea what will be happening next week, but it is, as I said, terrifying but liberating all at the same time. Listen, one of my friends in her 60s sold every piece of in her household, every belonging, every piece of everything, and is still, I think it's 3 or 4 years later, travelling around the UK and France and all over in her camper van, which she's living in. So if she can do that, I can certainly cope with this. All right, update next week. Thank you for watching and take care. And don't forget thumbs up and all that stuff and subscribe. I know you subscribe, you're really good. Thank you, bye.